Chat, what's good? How y'all doing, chat? Listen, today is the day. Today is a good day for. Well, I don't even want to wear this shirt. Give me 5 seconds. Let me get back in there, chat. Let me talk to him, chat. Let me talk to him, chat. Big go Nike t-shirt. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with the Nike tee. Listen, I feel like a lot of different shit is just be getting said, right? So I got something to say about the PacMan situation. My brother plays at Miami. Muhammad Toure plays at Miami. Number one. Great fucking season, by the way. Let's start by saying he had a great season this season. I guess let's just watch the video together. Because here we go, chat. Let's watch the video together. I didn't like that. It came off wrong to me.
Guys that are getting 8 years in college. Muhammad, the linebacker for the Miami Hurricanes, 8th year. He came out, played with Rutgers in 2019, was a 3-star recruit, had another year for COVID, injured his ACL, told something else. Is this fucking fair to my son that's 18 years old?
Okay. Oh wow.
Playing against the motherfucker.
Alright, let's first and foremost, let's not violate the young bull by talking about a motherfucker that's anything. He ain't a motherfucker for nothing. And we talking fair. We play football. What is fair about football? We play, well, I don't know more. But football is the game that we're talking about here. Football. You said fair and football in the same sentence? Yo, we played a game of football. You remember that? This is the same game where Lamar Jackson went to the league at 19 and your old ass homies was still playing against them. 35, 34 plus, still collecting checks, playing against a 19-year-old. Is that fair? This is the same game that we talk about and we say it's a grown man's game. All right, then. Tell your son, strap the fuck up and make some shit happen. At the end of the day, that's what it is. And I'm glad my young bull said what he said. I hope we play your son, and I pray his little ass come across that middle. He fuck around, don't get up. Cause why you I feel like y'all picking and choosing. Had he played for Indiana, it probably wouldn't have been the same situation. He do his thing. All right, cool. He had a great season. Congratulations, young boy. Again, don't let nobody take that from you. But I feel like this rhetoric is toxic because it goes against the very essence of the game of football. This is a grown man's game at the end of the day. This is the rules that y'all put in place, the old heads, the OGs. This is a grown man's game. All right, then. Be a man. Your son being 18 ain't got nothing to do with it. I seen 18-year-olds cook grown-ass men. Jeremiah Smith. It didn't matter when he was a freshman. Y'all was like, oh, look at him. What he doing to grown men? But because it's this young bull, my young bull, it's a problem. That don't make no sense. Let's listen to the rest of this, John.
That's been in college 8 years. That's like me playing against your old ass, huh?
It's not like you playing against his old ass because at the end of the day, it's not frowned upon. Age. We played a game of football where in Pop Warner, if it's 8U, niggas need help. They getting in a 10, 11-year-old that's a little smaller, that's way more developed than everybody else to play. We play football. This is a game of disadvantages, not advantages. You ever seen a 6'11" tackle block up 15 yards upfield and decleat a safety? Is that fair? The safety not 6'11" either. Safety probably about 5'9", 6'1". Got thraxed by a 6'11", 350-pound man. Is that fair? That's the point of the game. It's not about being fair. It's about imposing your will on another man. And your kid being 18 ain't got nothing to do with that. That just is what it is. No one can. Wait. And then here we go.
It would be. I don't agree with 8 years, bro.
you don't agree with 8 years, right? And I hate that it had to be my young bull. And my young bull probably don't even want me to. But watch this, though. Watch this. Because last season at the same school, there was a tight end with 11 seasons. How come you ain't have nothing to say about that? Because they didn't win? Because they didn't get far? Is Miami cheating? Is that what you're trying to imply? Like, what are you implying when you say 8 years you don't like that? What are you implying? Because yo! Cam McCormick at the same school, 9th season of college football in 2024. I said 11, not 11. Oh, okay, my fault. Let me see. His 9th year, longest career in NCAA Division I history. How come nobody had nothing to say about Cam McCormick? I said 11 seasons. Excuse me, 9 seasons. You didn't have nothing to say about this, though. Now, granted, is it the same school? Yes. All right. I don't think that's anything to do with anything because kid came from Oregon in 2016. In 2016, I was still in high school. That's not more problematic than the young bull? And then we talk circumstances. Let's talk circumstance. The young bull, let's say this is about to be his 8th season. COVID, ACL. That's the same 5 seasons that everyone else is getting. He didn't play all 8. Or all 7 at the time, right now, 7. He didn't play all 7. So, what sense do that make to try to bash the young boy? And I understand we are making content. It's content. It's the end of the third. But you got to understand, this is football at the same time. And there's real life consequences to this type of shit. Will your young bull play my young bull? If they do, good luck, Charlie. You see how he feel. And then, mind you, let's watch the rest of this joint because I don't want to get all ideas out at once.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it.
Just saw the basketball player who's played for 3 NBA G League teams. Granted, his eligibility back. He played over the weekend.
Okay.
For the University of Alabama.
That's a totally different situation. My young boy didn't go pro and come back. G League is a pro, semi-pro, whatever league. To compare someone who stayed in college and had different circumstances happen to a nigga who went pro and came back to college that is a very, very, very that is a dangerous narrative to be putting next to each other because they're not synonymous. They're not the same thing. I don't know who basketball cuz is, but going pro and coming back college, I could understand you being outraged like that. Like, damn, my son, that's different. He didn't do that. And then we go back to the point of, this is football. This is football. This isn't basketball. It's not golf. This is football. This game is about imposing your will on another man. It don't got nothing. And here we go.
I am convinced that the NCAA is intentionally trying to sabotage college sports so that the federal government steps in and gives them antitrust protections. This is insane. 8 years of college football, that should never happen.
And I feel like this coming from a Hall of Famer in PacMan, like, is very, it doesn't set a good example for anyone. Football is about, fuck it, let's do it. That's what the game is about. Football is about nutting up, grabbing your nuts, and making some shit shake. Something PacMan himself knows about. He's PacMan. He's PacMan Jones. This is CJ2K we're talking about. We're not talking about Joe Schmo. We're talking about arguably one of the best to ever do it. You're a gold jacket. So for a gold jacket to put that in his kid's mind that this shit is not fair to him, I feel like that's dangerous. And I'm not telling nobody I'm not like disrespecting nobody or saying like This is the way a pop supposed to like like do. Like I'm not telling nobody what to do with their kid, but I'm saying you're a gold jacket. So by that mentality, you should be telling young boy like, yo, fuck that old nigga, make it happen. But no, you're telling young boy it's not fair. It's not this. It's not that. It wasn't fair when Jeremiah Smith did it. When Bull from Alabama did it, it wasn't fair then. He was 17 as a freshman. It doesn't matter. This is football, gang. And you could argue the older you are. I'm not even gonna say that. But this man. That I feel like that didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely for a clip. This is definitely for a clip. Okay, I like this take. Tony was by far one of the best players in all of college football this past season. Let's not forget he's supposed to be in high school right now planning his prom. Y'all didn't care about young bulls being young bulls until it was your young bull. You got something you worried about? It's a game of football. It's not fair. That's just the name of it. It's football. What are we talking about here? It's football. Like, I don't know. This is not a game of fairness. This is football. If football was fair, all 120 niggas on the field would play. If football was fair, it's football. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a very dangerous.
And we got guys.
Damn, young boy. Damn, young boy. Ice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only y'all. And then that's another thing. His circumstances is the reason why he's still in college. It's not because the nigga just can't make it forward. Because if that was the case, he wouldn't have been playing the way he was playing. The boy was playing beautifully this season. Great season. Mind you, he came from a team. And I'm a little bit passionate about this because I was there with my brother. Like, I was there watching this shit happen from the jump. We tore our ACL the same year. Or did we tore it? I think he tore his ACL the year after I tore my ACL. I watched the young boy and the work that he put in to come back from that and stayed at the school to make some shit shake. Shit didn't happen. He moved on. And that same year, damn near became a college champion. In one season. How many niggas' stories go that way? How many? So, obviously, it wasn't a matter of ability. It was a matter of circumstance. You playing at Rutgers. You don't make a bowl game, but one time in the time you were there, it's Rutgers. He fought his ass off for that team. His ass off. He fought tooth and nail for them people. He loved Jersey. We from Jersey. The 1 year he dipped, because he had the opportunity to, he damn near became a champion. And young bull, you are a GOAT in my book. Facts. I don't care what nobody got to say. Gold jacket or not. Because at the end of the day, obviously, they taking notice. They don't like that. They getting scared. Oh. Because now niggas going to have to watch out for you next year, and they didn't think they had to. Niggas thought, whew, he out of here. Another one. Let them stay mad. Be mad. And let's pray your son don't come across that middle. Ooh, wait. Oh, let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Cause 2016 season ended injuries 18, 19, 20, 21. Lord have mercy. And he played last season. Come on, bro. Y'all was looking for something to talk about. Y'all found it. Y'all did it. And I don't think it's gonna benefit nobody to feel the way y'all feel about him. Cause, I want to know what the goal of that was. Are y'all trying to stop him from going to college another year? Like, are you trying? Like, what is the goal behind that? Coming from an old head who made dreams happen, who made his dreams come true, who made shit shake for him and his family. My young boy got a kid. What are we talking about here? What you want to go to Miami, talk to the coaches, and be like, yo, is that what you want to do? Like, you want him to stop playing? We play football in the league. Is niggas from 19 years old to damn near 40, damn near 40, and kickers and punters and special teamers and like that. Didn't Tom Brady? When did Tom Brady retire? Tom Brady retirement age. How old is Puka Nacua? 24, okay. 2001. Let me see something. Dylan Sampson is 20 years old. Okay. Right? And I understand they're not playing the two different. Tom Brady retired at 45. There were niggas in the league literally 25 years younger than him. And we're talking about fair? This is football, bro. Fairness? Age in the scope of sports. Age in the scope of sports is nothing but a number. Age ain't shit but a number. You got 17-year-olds cooking grown men in college right now. You got 45-year-olds cooking the whole league. A young man's game. It's about who can still get up to make it happen, bro. We live in a different time. College sports is literally more money involved. Etc. Circumstances. But to say like, oh, it's not fair, my nigga, yo. The fairs show up in every state once a year, man. If you looking for fair, show up to where you gotta show up to and have a good time. But fairness ain't for football. It's football. 45. In football. No, damn it. Football is notorious for being the wrong age and playing. Let's talk about Pop Warner. You know how many kids playing Pop Warner 8U, 11U, they not supposed to be there? How come you don't have something to say about that? How many niggas in the league is on their way to their 40s? How many niggas in the league just left their teenage years? 19, 20, 21. They're kids, right? So what's the difference? I need to understand that, because that yam off your face.
That are getting 8 years in college. Muhammad, the linebacker for the Miami Hurricanes, 8th year.
And another thing is this: it's not like the nigga just got an 8th year and didn't just ball. He wasn't on the bench. My young boy put his life on the line for this shit. Actually put his life on the line for it. Y'all seen that one play. I ain't even gonna get into it. Y'all seen it. That game where he, come on, dog, life on the line for it. Life on the line for it. This is football. Like, when I was at Temple, our kicker was the same age as our GA coach. He was older than some of them. We had a kicker on one of my teams. I'm trying to remember what his name was. Not Morgan. Morgan was the same age as our strength and conditioning coach, 26. We like, what? Wouldn't let no coach talk to him no kind of way. So what is this? So what's the difference? We play a game where if niggas in America not good enough for special teams, they go to Australia and get a kicker, and it'd be a man with a family in a 401k. We got schools getting tackles from Norway, a Norwegian 6'11" Viking with 4 kids, a divorce, and a wife. Nobody don't got nothing to say about them. But the young bull started out the right way, did everything he was supposed to do, did everything the right way. Buy the book, paper, buy the book. And it's a problem. So then we ask, what would you do, Mr. PacMan, if your son was under the same circumstances? What would you do? Would you tell him give up? Sounds like you would. If your son came into a team, fought tooth and nail to make something shake, was the face of that defense, didn't make a season, COVID, didn't make another season. That's 3 years off. And they gave him the opportunity to do it again. You wouldn't tell your jit to do the same thing? You wouldn't tell your jit to do the same thing? And not to mind you, it's a different time. So the incentives are better than just coming back to play and getting free meals. I'm not counting nobody's pockets. Just know the incentives are better. So what would you have told your kid to do? The same thing. You wouldn't tell him to do nothing different. And I wouldn't expect my young boy to do nothing different than what he did, because it damn near made him a champion. Listening to motherfuckers, where would he be if he listened to advice that you probably would give him? Where would he be? From not sniffing the playoffs in his life, well, at least in college, not sniffing the playoffs to damn near becoming a national championship. That's some shit you see on The Blind Side of a movie. You don't see that often. I really hated this take, and yes, I am a little biased because again, that's my brother. But like, I would feel this way for anybody. Like, even for Cam McCormick. The only thing I could have to say about anybody is the fact that, damn, you convinced that many Power 5 schools to believe in you, to let you stay even at that level to do that. That's big. They believed in you. I just want to say, shout out to Miami, because it looks like, man, this is the school of opportunities, hard knocks and opportunities, hard workers. My boy bring his lunch pail to work every day. It's not like he's sitting on the bench not doing nothing. He bring his lunch pail to work every day. Hard hat. He ain't come in saying, oh, it's a whole bunch of healthy guys here. They weren't hurt last year like me. Nah, he locked in, got to work, made it happen. And helped participate in damn near becoming a champion. Go to me. Take that how you want. But to be a gold jacket and have that was corny. That was corny. That was real corny. That was real corny. That was corny. That was corny. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about here?
He came out, played with Rutgers in 2019, was a 3-star recruit, had another year for COVID, injured his ACL, told something else.
And then that little shot, that was a little petty little shot, like, oh, he got hurt there and told something else. Like, come on, bro. you should know better than to even tease a fellow athlete about some, not even tease, but like that, to have that kind of tone towards somebody having a life changing injury in athletics, to even be a gold jack, to even speak in that manner or in that tone towards a warrior going down for on the injury. I feel like that was classless. It lacked couth. It was tasteless. That was booty. That was booty. And again, I ain't got nothing bad to say about CJ2. Like, come on, bro. It's Pac-Man Jones, gang. It's just disappointing to see, like, the people you watch maybe growing up, or the guys that you respect their game. I'm not gonna say idol or look up to, because it's not the case, but definitely respect, the career that Pac-Man had, and I feel like that was corny. You could have got your point across another way. You feel me? You could have asked questions. You could have presented this as a question like, why does he get to get 8 years? You could have brought the young bull on. Talk like, yo, how you get 8 years? Or something. But to be like, oh, it's not fair to my son and this, that, man, this is football. Don't nobody give a fuck about no fairness. It's football. Let's be serious here. Like, what are we talking about, bro? This is a game of football. Nothing is fair about football. From the coaches down to the equipment staff to... It's not nothing. It's like, yo, it's literally nothing fair about football. It's football. It's football. This is a game where your job is to make a hole out of the man in front of you, damn near. This is football where a dude that's backpedaling has to cover someone who's running full speed forward. This is the same game where someone who's backwards doing this and gets to hold you, hug you damn near, is blocking somebody. You know what I'm saying? 5 versus 4 on the D-line usually, or 5 versus 3. That's not fair. Sometimes 6 versus 3. If you got 20, not 21 personnel, 11 personnel, there's gonna be 6 people on the line. If it's 21 personnel, it's run. Probably gonna be 4 to 5 down linemen. It's always a disadvantage somewhere, and that's the point. The point of football is to exploit disadvantages. Exploit them. That's the point of football. So like, what? Let's name a fair thing in football. Let's name something that's fair in football. Because if the game was fair, the ball would sit at the 50 and it wouldn't move. That's what a coach always told me. If the game of football was so fair and perfect, it would sit. The ball would be at the 50 and it would never move. But that's not the game. That's not the game we played. It's not the game we've played. This is a gold jacket. Somebody who had to get it out the mud for real. Like, really get it out the mud. You know what you got to do to be a gold jacket? You got to be CJ2K. You think niggas thought it was fair that you probably got a flag you wasn't supposed to get, or this, that, and the third, or... Come on, bro. It's football. So that being said, I feel like I did this long enough. Yeah, that was booty. I don't know. And then, come on, bro. Come on, bro. KNO or KNOW. Come on, bro. If it's fair to the young dogs, it is fair for the young dogs. And we're in a day and age where a lot of coaches they want to win now. They don't really even want to go and pick up high school kids anyway. A lot of coaches don't know how to coach. So they want the older guy. Most coaches, let's keep it a bean, don't know how to coach or don't want to coach a young bull. Very far and in between. Where they're more willing to get something. Yeah, bro, this is a different day and age, bro. Not too many coaches, man. If y'all knew for real, come on, bro. If you know for real, 8 years minus 3 is 5, and everybody gets the same 5 to play on the field. So at the end of the day, my young boy did what he's supposed to do. He grinded. Let me just talk to my young boy. Young boy, you did everything you were supposed to do. You ain't do nothing wrong. Don't let nobody tell you did nothing wrong. Not only did you not do nothing wrong, you showed them how to do it right. You left somewhere, went somewhere, and put that shit on the line for the guys. The guys. You put it down for the guys. Then got up and tried to celebrate with them boys after you. Come on. That being said, man, welcome to the block party. I appreciate everybody for showing up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the out of here. Love and light.